Alright, hello everyone. In this video, we are going to take an integral using U substitution. So what U substitution is, let's look at this example. To take the integral of this, it would be really complicated to FOIL this out 3 times and then multiplying it all by x squared. You could do that, but it could take you forever. So instead, we use something called the U substitution, which works more often than not. So what you would do, you normally pick something that's the constraint, so something that makes the problem harder. So it's most likely this x cubed minus 7 to the third power. You choose a part of it to become your u. So in this case, it's x cubed minus 7, right? That is your u. And now your du is 3x cubed dx, right? So what you would do is you're going to replace your function with these, u and du. So instead of your integral being a function of x, it's going to be an integral of u. So this over here, you notice this x squared dx? This is why u substitution is so amazing. There's an x squared dx over here. So let's rewrite this integral for a second. So x cubed minus 7 to the third power x squared dx. You see this x squared dx and this x squared dx? You could replace that, right? But the way you would do it is you should divide this by 3. So this would become 1/3. I like to write it 1/3 because I just find it neater. Equals x squared dx. So all of this, x squared dx, could be replaced by 1/3 du, right? Let's erase that. So let's rewrite this integral as a function of u. Right, so we had x cubed minus 7 to the third power. Well, x cubed minus 7 is now u, and we're raising that to the third power. And x squared dx is 1/3 du. But that 1/3, you could rewrite it here because it's a constant. And you're left with du. Now look how easy this integral is. All you have to do is raise this to an extra power and divide by that same power, right? So let's do that. So the integral of u cubed is u to the fourth times over 4, right? Plus c, because this is an indefinite integral, right? And so now you simplify even more, you multiply your fractions. So it's u to the fourth over 3 times 4 is 12 plus c. Now this integral looks nothing like our original function. Our function had x's and cubes and all that, but this has only a u. So you're going to replace this u with your x cubed minus 7, the one you replaced for. So it's x cubed minus 7 over 12 to the fourth power. And don't forget your plus c. And this would be your final answer. Now, let's say this was a definite integral, right? Because an integral could be indefinite or definite, right? So let's do this to the let's raise this to 0 and 1. Actually, yeah, 0 and 1. I feel like that would be pretty easy. Oops, 0 and 1, right? So instead over here, instead of having this plus c, you'd replace that by that single line, right? Over 12, 0 to 1, right? And now you just plug in your numbers. So 1 cubed is 1. 1 minus 7 is negative 6. So it's negative 6 to the 4th power over 12 minus, so 0 cubed is 0, so it's negative 7 to the 4th power, 7 to the 4th power over 12. All right. And this would be your final answer if this was a definite integral from 0 to 1. Now, I don't have my calculator on me, so I won't be able to tell you what that answer is, but you could just plug it in and you would get an answer, and that would be your final value. So, kind of like what I said in the last integral videos, a definite integral gives you a value, an indefinite gives you a function. So that's the difference between an indefinite and a definite. Hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, just email me or comment below, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can.